Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the St. Louis Cardinals going up against the Cincinnati Reds. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And getting the start for Cincinnati, Andrew Abbott. Top 5 in wins, and every time he takes the mound, you expect results.
Yeah, he's setting the tone early and giving his team a real chance to win. That impact shows up in every series they play.
He doesn't just pitch, he competes.
Yeah, but that kind of consistency is what every rotation needs. Much like you, partner. He's a true X factor.
Ready to go? Masyn Winn now at the plate. And we're underway here in Cincinnati.
First pitch, 640.
Yes, I mean, he doesn't just hit it far, he hits it loud.
Yeah, the ballpark doesn't stand a chance when he squares it up, Boog. That tater total just keeps climbing.
Tater total! Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One away. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Nolan Gorman.
And Boog, he's their team leader in home runs, so you know the pitchers on that other side, man, they take a lot of time preparing for him in that pregame meeting. You know, he's got a lot of pop, and it's real pop. It's not fluky at all. He can absolutely change the outlook of a game very quickly, so watch out when he steps in.
Popped up. Suarez. And there's 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Nolan Gorman. Gorman with a homer in his last game.
Hey!
That's in there, and it's 0-2. On the ground to the left. Tosses to first. St. Louis goes down in order. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. You're watching Reds baseball on The Show, Ohio. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And starting in this one, Andre Pallante. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Got him. 1 out. Here's the lineup for the Reds. This team is aggressive on the bases, Chris. They lead the league in stolen bases for a reason.
Yeah, with this lineup, singles can turn into doubles or triples. It's all about how you come out of the box. Such a fun team to watch, Boog. Let's see if they can run away with this one.
Now at the plate, Matt McLain. Aye. Outside low. And that's ball one.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
That's in there. That's strike two.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Now, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with a number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
That's a ball.
Benson went deep in his most recent game. Two down, nobody on.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
To the right side, Saggese tosses to first, and that will end the inning. Scoreless after 1. Back here at Great American Ballpark, now up the Cardinals number 4 hitter, Alec Burleson. Abbott was recently named Pitcher of the Month for some outstanding work on the mound.
No question that he earned that Pitcher of the Month award, Boog. He was just dominant. String together enough of those, and you can expect some other hardware on the mantle.
The lefty, the 1-0. On the ground to third. Fair ball. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting fifth, catcher Pedro Pages.
Aye.
Second inning here, no score. This one in the air, center field. Friedl on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Batting sixth, second baseman Thomas Saggese.
One out man at first. Digging in, Thomas Saggese. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. This one in the dirt. Throws to second. Tag, save.
No, he's
second.
in there. Safe.
And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
Man at second. And that
Well,
one's
that's
a
down.
little bit low. And that's ball 2. Time called
That's a
during the
balk.
pitch.
Time.
And it looks like a balk has been called here.
Third base.
That one fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Right there for a strike.
Those are the pitches that make you wonder if this offense is being too patient with their approach. Lots of fastballs in for strikes, not even a swing. They're more than capable of making contact with those pitches, so they need to let it fly.
Almost got him. Battling here as he fouls it away. Now no pitch is signaled.
That's a balk.
And wow, a balk is being called. And with a runner on third, that's going to bring home a run. Two down, nobody on. That's to third. Suarez throws to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Reds nothing. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Back here in Cincinnati, in now for the Reds, Eugenio Suarez. And that's downstairs. Ball 1. Saggese, he's been one of the best players in baseball in terms of scoring runs. In fact, his numbers place him top 5 in the league. Ball. Suarez working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers.
Well, we've seen him flex some impressive power this season, and there's still a lot of time to go. If he can keep up this pace he's on, we could be in for something really special.
This one popped up. Winn gets under it. One down.
Batting fifth, designated hitter, Nathaniel Lowe.
Liner caught it second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And now the first baseman, Spencer Steer.
Ball 1.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
That's a base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Steer off of first with 2 away. delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And that misses. And the count is 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
One and two now. Out towards right center field. And that'll get down for a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Batting 8th, center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, TJ Friedl. Carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. In the air, right field, Walker moving under this one. And that's the inning. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. On to the 3rd inning, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Victor Scott.
The second.
In the air to left center, Benson on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting 9th, right fielder Jordan Walker.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. Into second, and he's got a double.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
One out, runner at second. Masyn Winn next up for the Cardinals. Struck out swinging his first time. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Benson on his way over. Out. Number 2.
Up next, Cardinals left fielder Lars.
Look how far he had to go that time. What an amazing catch.
He believes that he can get to everything, and that attitude allows the speed to play in well enough for him to run down balls that guys would just play off the hop.
In the air, left field. Benson turns to the right on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Reds nothing. It's an NL Central showdown right here. Back here at Great American Ballpark. In now for the Reds, Noelvi Marte.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
And the 1-0. On the ground right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Up next for the Reds, shortstop Elly De La Cruz.
Down the middle for a strike. 0-1. De La Cruz with another scorching run of play lately. That's in there. 0-2 now.
Ball, that's outside.
This one in the air, center field. He makes the grab, 2 away.
Up next for the Reds, second baseman, Matt McLain.
Matt McLain, the next to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Ball 1.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Slider for a strike. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's the third out. Inning over. Reds down in order. They trail here 1-0. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Nolan Gorman.
Line drive, and there's a base hit, and a good start to the inning.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
That's out to center field. Friedl under it, and there's one down.
Up next for the Cardinals, catcher Pedro Pages.
One out man at first. Pedro Pages next up for the Cardinals. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Right down to shoot, and it's 0-2. On the ground, and it stays fair. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Fastball for a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Two on, 1 out. Right through there for a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that may.
De La Cruz in plenty of time to first, and now 2 gone.
It's such a great feeling when a team can rely on their shortstop to make a play like that. It builds up confidence for everyone on his team. It might even inspire a few more web gems before the game is over.
Nelson Velazquez getting ready to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. There's a strike. 2 on, 2 outs. Late with the swing there. Fights it off. He'll see another. And the 0-2. Line drive. That's a base hit. 1 run's in. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
That's a strike. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Left field. Can't get there. 1 run will score. Headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they're up by 4.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Jordan Walker digs in now. Hey! Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. And that is that. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Bottom 4 in now for the Reds. Will Benson.
Will Benson.
Out towards right center field. Walker should have this one. And there's 1 down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Ball, that's off the plate.
The Cards leading by 4. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one the other way, and that's just foul.
Ball, that's out.
Popped foul out of play off to the right. Oh, look at the stop. To first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Reds.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Nathaniel Lowe.
2 down, bases empty. Now it's the Reds DH, Nathaniel Lowe. He's 0 for 1. On a line out towards center. And that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Reds nothing. Back here in Cincinnati, all set for the start of the inning. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
On the ground, right side. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Up next for the
And here's a look at how he's
fielder,
using his pitches in this one.
Nootbar.
Here's the left fielder, Lars Nootbar. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
And the 0-1. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. On the ground to third. Fires over to first. And the first two set down to the top of the fifth.
Third baseman, Nolan Gorman.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
That one lifted to left. Benson on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. But they lead it 4-0. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
Well, these Reds need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Next offering in there for a strike. Strike one.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
The 2-1 is high. Next offering is fouled back.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Into center and a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the second inning.
Up next for the Reds, catcher Jose Trevino.
Ball one on a pitch inside.
Hey.
The Redbirds leading by 4. Last half of inning number 5. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw bounces and he's in there safely with the stolen base.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
Steer stands at second with no outs. Just missed. Payoff pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Man at second. This one in the air, center field. And there's one away.
Up next for the Reds, center fielder TJ Friedl.
Next for Cincinnati, TJ Friedl. Flied to right his first time.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Up the middle, lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw comes in too late, and now they have runners at the corners.
Right fielder Noelvi Marte.
Hit in the air, center field. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across. It's 4-1.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
De La Cruz in the box again. Takes a strike. Here's your one. Line to left, and that's a fair ball. And a double puts runners at second and third with 2 out.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
There's a line drive to left field, and that ends the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We're through 5. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Reds 1. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Back at the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. So up next, Alec Burleson.
First baseman Alec Burleson.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Cardinals doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
1 up, 1 down.
And you know, that strikeout total, only 2 so far, really tells you they're not just running into good luck and getting hits to fall. They're earning those knocks.
Pages in his 3rd season, 27 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Right side,
foul ball.
and foul ball. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Second baseman Thomas Saggese.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Thomas Saggese.
Aye.
Fastball for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
2 down, nobody on. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Redbirds down quietly as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Yeah, that's fouled off. Out to center. Scott settles underneath it and makes the grab. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Reds, third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Foul ball there. The Reds trailing by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Two down, base is empty. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Swing and a foul straight back.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Scott under this one. And that is the third out of the inning. Nothing across here this half. We're through 6 full. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Reds 1. This is Reds baseball on the Show, Ohio. Top of inning number 7. So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter, Nelson Velazquez.
Hey!
Into center. And it drops in. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Cardinals.
When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. In the dirt. And
Ball
another
3.
ball. Velazquez aboard here at first with nobody out. Here's a 3-0. Fastball for a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
And that one fouled off. Payoff pitch. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
And now the right fielder, Jordan Walker, 1 for 2. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Next offering is downstairs.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The Cardinals trying to break this one open here in the top half of inning number 7. Line drive, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
Comes through with the RBI. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
And now Terry Francona makes his way out of the dugout towards the mound, and he'll make a change. Andrew Abbott won't go any further tonight, and he had a tough time keeping them in the ball game today. We'll get a new arm when we come back. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Pierce Johnson.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
And there's a foul ball. Base hit. Scott around third. Now a long throw home. Safe. It's 6-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
First and second, no outs. Lars Nootbar will hit next. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a ball line to center. Hauls it in, 1 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Fastball for a strike. Two on, 1 out. Ripped, but it curls foul. On the ground to short, could be 2. Glove flip to second, and that's 2. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Reds 1. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ryan Fernandez.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Leading off, Spencer Steer. He's 2 for 2. Foul ball. And the 0-1. There's a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Richard Fitz, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Number 67 getting cranked up as well. The 0-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Lined into left center, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Reds, catcher.
Here's Jose Trevino, hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
In the dirt, blocked. Foul tip into the mid, struck him out.
No, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
A little bit high, maybe. Ball 1.
Hey.
The Cards leading by 5 here at the bottom of the 7th. And a base hit up the middle. And out to aboard.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Noelvi Marte, the next to hit for the Reds. Out there to center. Scott on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Reds, shortstop Elly De La Cruz.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Ryan Fernandez gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Richard Fitz takes over on the mound.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
That's off the inside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. popped up. Winn. And that'll do it. Reds strand a couple. They trail it 6-1.
Let's come together. Oh, we'll live forever.
Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Alec Burleson.
Throw your hands up if you with it. I like the way you touch the floor when you drop it. Throw your hands up, throw your hands up. I like the way you touch the floor when you drop it. Throw your hands up if you with it. I like the way you touch the floor when you drop it.
Burleson wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. Fought off foul. Right through there for a strike. What a stop. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Cardinals, catcher Pedro Pages.
Nice grab. Over to first. And they get the out.
Up next for the Cardinals, second baseman Thomas Saggese.
2 outs, base is empty. Thomas Saggese now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seemed to help. Never helped me. Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They lead it, though, 6-1. Here at Great American Ballpark, in now for the Reds, Matt McLain.
Matt McLain.
And that's in for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
And the slider catches the zone.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
That's ball 2.
And there's a ball.
3.
Got him. Now 1 away.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled. Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit. Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
And that is in for a strike. And the count 1-2. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. Splits the plate. 0-1.
Nope. That's inside.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
That breaking ball drops in for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Gordon Graceffo getting ready to go. Swanson warming up as well. Struck him out looking.
No, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off of his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Spencer Steer getting ready to hit.
Hey!
One down. Tapped softly on the ground. Saggese on to first. That ends the frame. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Reds 1. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Emilio Pagan.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Leading off for St. Louis, the designated hitter, Nelson Velazquez.
That one fouled off.
Inside ball.
Pagan, in his 10th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and occasionally uses a cutter. Tap foul at the plate. Got got him swinging for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Hey!
That clips the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Up next for the Cardinals, right fielder.
Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Walker.
Oh, that's inside.
The 1-0. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Benson under it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Cardinals, shortstop Masyn Winn.
Next offering is fouled back. Oh, and 2 now. In the air, right field. Marte under it. And that is that. The Cards leave 1. They still lead it, though, 6-1. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Here's the Reds catcher, Jose Trevino. That's in there, and it's 0-2. And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Right through there for a strike. 1 down, base is empty here in the ninth. And that's way high. And the count is 1-1. Fastball for a strike.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Grabs it right up against the wall.
Up next for the Reds, right fielder.
Yeah, it's a really nice catch right there near the wall, and you have to use everything available to you. Know when your feet leave the grass and hit the warning track. Also, when you're able to, use the bare hand to feel for exactly how close you are. And right there, perfect use of his instruments.
Two down, nobody on. They're down to their final strike.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter into an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Got him. That's the ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Ice cream, taking off your blue jeans, dancing at the movies, 'cause it feels so mystical, magical, oh baby, 'cause once you know my love is so mystical, magical, oh baby, 'cause once you know, my little heart to get, baby, I wanna give you the world, not saying you gotta chase me.